Jai Sriman Narayan. That's cool. We are so happy to be with you on this wonderful day in the premises of this Pallavi Engineering College. At the outset, we offer Mangala Sasanams to Sriman Komrai Garu for his generous attitude in promoting good education, holistic education. We know Sriman Komarai Garu from more than 32 years. And of course, the first school is also, we are also a part of the school. In very short span of time, he took the education to its leaps and bounds. Mangala Sasanams to your team, Sriman Komarai Garu. And also he wants to make students focused by promoting wonderful games among not only within their institutions but also with different colleges. Together he wants to promote it. So we liked the concept of Sriman Komarai Garu. And of course, he himself is a nice devotee. Education never flourishes without devotion. Devotion to the society, devotion to God, and devotion towards that education. Sriman Komarai Garu possesses all these three types of devotion which he is showing in his actions. And we bless him to grow still more and more. Today, wonderful games have been organized for Equality Cup among different colleges, like almost 52 teams have been participated, girls and boys. So nice. Those teams, there are only 10 teams from the girls and 42 teams from the boys. So boys proved their majority. Yes? Are you in majority? Oh, that's great. But what about girls? You proved your core in working with the games and with other colleges. We are so happy. Today, as our Devanatha Swamiji just mentioned, youth is the power of any nation. And that youth becomes qualitative when they are with good education, with fit bodies. Games provide that kind of fitness to the bodies. There is a secret also. Should I reveal that? We have a college for blind children, exclusively for blind. I think probably the only college in the country. And the name of the college is called Netra Vidyalaya. There, of course, blind children come, they study. Though they are blind, but they use laptops. And they give examinations also on laptops at the inter level and also degree level as well. but nobody writes in papers. Nobody covers in the TVs. Though it is only the college for the country, but the media doesn't talk about the achievements of those students. But interestingly, they participate in games. There are cricket teams for different colleges, isn't it? Among the boys, there are teams. Among the girls, there are teams. As you have cricket teams, there are teams for blind children also. Exclusively, blind children only will participate, and of course, they play. I don't know why, but unfortunately, there are no girls cricket teams for blind either in Telangana or in Andhra Pradesh. But from our Netra Vidyalaya, teams formed. For blind girls, there is a team from our Netra College and from Andhra Pradesh also, because those who studied coming from AP, and now they formed a team for AP, for Andhra Pradesh. So interestingly, for AP and Telangana also, cricket teams are from our Netra Vidyalaya only. When there is a competition, they both will play. Ultimately, winners are from Netra Vidyalaya only. Whether AP wins or Telangana wins. But that is not the whole thing. From these girls who are visually totally challenged, impaired, or totally blind, teams got selected for nationals, and there they won. And now they got selected for international cricket teams, which happened in England. Probably you guys must be knowing about the cricket games when they happen in India, isn't it? Are you observing? How many of you are interested in cricket? Not many, it looks like. Okay. There was a cricket competition happened in India. 10 games were played, and in all the 9 games, India was on the top, but coming to the end, they lost before Australia. Do you remember that? Which year? 100 marks. Yes, 23. In the same year, our blind girls were selected for international competition T20 Cup, which happened in England, and went there. They played with 3 countries. They played with Pakistan, they played with England, and finally they played with Australia. Here, our boys lost the game, but for T20, our girls brought the cup to India. Blind girls, when they returned, I think you might have seen, Modi ji received them and blessed those girls in Delhi. Why I mention this, when you study very well, probably gaining 99.999, but your name is hardly heard in TVs and papers. Yes? But when you play, when you win, and then your name will be in all the teams, displayed in all the media. Everybody talks about. So, sometimes our teaching staff comes to us and says, Swamiji, examinations are declared. During this time only, the national competitions were announced. What to do? We always suggest them, send them for the games, not to the examinations. You know why? Because there, whoever win, they are well spoken by all interested, isn't it? So we always suggest play, play, and play. Always play, keep playing. But at the same time, we have to keep the inner core also very strong by our education. Interestingly, our Bharat is always sending wonderful youth to other countries so far as the IT is concerned. Yes, so far as the computing is concerned, software is concerned. As just now we heard from our beloved speakers, that across the world, our Indians are monitoring the IT. You talk about anything, Microsoft. You see Indians leading that. You take any big company. How many of you guys from Pallavi are aiming at getting good visas? Can you tell me? Finishing your engineering and go to some country like America or Australia or UK to join in some kind of software company. How many of you are interested? Can you show me, please? You are feeling shy to say that, I suppose. But every day, few thousands are thronging to the visa offices, paying. Now it is approximately 40,000 or so. And of course, they have their own policy. Let any number of thousands come, but give visas only to this number, not crossing this number. Finish. Then those who have gone there, and we saw many students, they come back crying. They come back crying because they always want, I should get visa. And they try several times, not minding the expenditure they are incurring. I don't say it's a bad idea. But my friends, you are here from engineering college, and probably you are also learning the software, etc. But most of our students are more focusing on software rather than hardware. But I suggest, try to focus on hardware now. This is time for our country now to come up with hardware. Do you know difference between the software and hardware? What is that? Can anybody say that? What is the difference between the software and hardware? In simple words. No one?
Jai Sriman Narayana.
Yes? Yes. You can speak from there itself.
The software means the IT sector.
And hardware?
Hardware is the core department, which leading with electrical, mechanical, civil.
Anyone? Any more? I will tell you. I don't want to bother you much. Okay? You are seeing your bodies, right? Your bodies. Have you ever seen your life?
Software is brain, hardware is mind.
Five marks. 5 marks.
Software mind, hardware brain.
5 marks. Have you ever seen your life force in your bodies? No. Have you seen your mind? You can't. That is software. Whatever you are able to see, call it hand, foot, head, blood, flesh, fat, limbs, nerves, veins, bones, marrow, anything that's visible is hardware. Which is invisible, what happens? Software, which is invisible. Unfortunately, ignoring the visible stuff. Your brain is so great, and your heart is also so soft. But your brain doesn't work, and your eyes are not able to show you any stuff, and your stomach doesn't allow anything to digest, and your feet and your joints never allow you to stand, sit, run, and do anything. Will there be any sense? Huh? Will there be any sense? When the hardware doesn't function properly, software makes very little for you. Very little for you. You won't be able to really make anything out of it. Many of our colleges and youths are focusing more on software rather than hardware. My children, it is time for us now to focus more on hardware. It's because of that, as just Swamiji mentioned, the countries like China are somewhere in the sky. You understand? There is no comparison between them and even America. 20 times better than them, China. Just because they focus more on hardware. But somehow our people want an easy method so that they can put little effort and gain more benefit. So software is the easier way. It's a white collar job. Sit down and do your things and just, go on with it. Somebody said very recently, remember, nowadays we are talking about make in India, right? Make in India. We are making so many things, of course. But for all these stuff, the back end is again only from China. Back end is again from them only. He gave an example that you have CC cameras, right? Nowadays, isn't it? CC cameras. I think all around your college there will be many CC cameras. And in your hostels, there may be many CC cameras. In your roads, there are so many CC cameras. If anything happens somewhere on the street or probably across the roads, it's because of those CC cameras they are able to catch the person. Very recently, there is a bomb blast in Delhi. I think because of the CC cameras, they are able to catch the persons and find out the facts. And of course, they are still working on that, but that is a different story. But point here, what you need to understand, backend for all those CC cameras is made in China. You are fixing it in those things. That means from the rear side, whatever the information they are giving to you is well understood by that country also before it really reached you. What happens then? When you have CC cameras on your roads, all your roads, your streets, movements are just in front of them on their dashboard so that they can have the track of everything. Of course, whether they do anything with it or not, that's a different story. But the data is with them. Why this is happening? Because you guys are not focusing on making those hardware chips right from the chips. You are not focusing on them. You have to depend upon others' mercies. If they provide, you have to work. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Is it a good idea? Is it a good idea? Why can't we manufacture? Why can't we design? Why can't we develop? And why can't we distribute them to the whole interested across the world? You need now a 3D project. A 3D project is needed for us now. I think engineering colleges should play a pivotal role in that. Design, develop, and distribute. If you are able to do that, then you can become Atmanirbhar Bharat. If that's not there, when they make things and send you, then you develop the product and distribute. That means you are giving your head into their hands. That's it. That's what's happening now. Among our Bharats, among our youths, abilities are tremendous. There are so many skills among our own youth, our own youngsters, boys and girls. We need focus. We need attention towards designing and developing. This should be probably our agenda. This should be our focus. For that, we need focus. To gain that focus, games will help you a lot. Why the games are organized now? Why the sports are organized now among the college students? What is the need? The need is to gain focus, attention, fitness. While making something, you should be fit enough. While designing, you must focus the things. What are the options that you are able to make? You need to design them. You need to plan them. And you need to incorporate them in the items that you are able to make. Interestingly, I'll mention something for you. As I said, we have our children who are blind. Once in 2023 itself, they have participated in FLL program, which happens once in a year in some part of the world. It's Lagos. Approximately students from 135 countries will participate in that. 135 countries. And the number may be more or less, 30 to 40,000 children will participate at different age groups. In 23, some of our blind children participated in that competition, in that FLL program that was conducted in India first time. It was conducted in Goa. So with a little effort, 7 students from our Netra Vidyalaya were able to participate in that. Blind children participating in robotics was not heard. Before that, it was not there. That was the first time blind children participated in displaying the robotics with Legos, right? So, it was very interesting that all the 7 students who participated in that were well received by the authorities who conducted that. And in 2024, they have conducted the same program in Houston, America, Texas. In the Texas state, they have conducted in a city called Houston. And very interestingly, they invited our children, blind children. And 11 children went there and participated in the competitions. And just for your information, our children, blind children, are able to make a robot which will be able to just move on the ground and able to understand the nature of the ground, nature of the soil. That means what are the chemicals present in that soil? What are the deficiencies in that soil? This kind of small robot, it's a very, very small stuff, but the child was able to prepare such a kind of robot and displayed that, which was very well received. What it is used for is a different question. When it is displayed or probably demonstrated, then it will be able to, help the farmers in their, agro-based activities, like what kind of crop should be grown, what kind of chemicals are there in the soil, what kind of chemicals should be substituted or probably reduced. So the editing and cut pasting, etc. can be done if the soil's nature is understood, right? Nowadays, our people are sending rockets to other planets like Mangala. How many of you know that? Rocket was sent first time by our country to the planet Mangala, to Kuja Graha, right? What for? To test the soil of that planet. What kind of things are available in that soil? What kind of wealth it is able to add to the country which sends or collects that soil? Right? This is the kind of test they may be doing, I don't know. I am not a scientist. Okay? But the purpose is to collect some kind of soil, test it, find out whether there is a fluoride or whether there is calcium, whether there is some other element which makes a lot of benefit to the country. Maybe that is the reason why all these rockets are sent to different planets. The robo, which is made by our student, is useful for that purpose. Testing the soil to understand the nature of sake, somebody should lose also. Sometimes by match fixing, sometimes by other means. Somebody should win, somebody should lose. But I never consider winning becomes great or losing becomes great. My point is how best you are able to perform while you are playing. If you are able to play well, following the rules of the game, not deviating even for a micron, that makes a lot for me. Losing sometimes happens, winning sometimes happens. It's okay. That is part of the life. As sometimes you have to inhale and you have to exhale. Exhale is not something you are losing. Inhaling, you are not gaining anything. It is the way of the life. So also with the games, so also with your life, so also with your education even. When we were studying, if we are able to cross 40 marks, not even 40, probably 35 in those days. 35 is the pass rate. If we cross, people used to say, wow, 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 you did a great job. And if we are able to cross 50, they used to say, it's a wonderful. And if we used to cross 60, which they used to consider as first rank, and they used to be in the skies, somewhere in the ninth cloud, 60. Because it's not the examination that decides the fate of the person, but it is the quality of the person that decides the fate. Nowadays we see, if my friend gets 99.99, I get 99.98, gone. I am terribly depressed and disappointed. I not only disappoint myself, I disappoint my parents, I disappoint my teachers, I disappoint my friends and everything, and disappoints the life itself sometimes. That means, in spite of that, when he comes out in the real life, I don't think that he is able to win anything. That is a kind of internal stamina we are finding with the system that's prevailing today. Unfortunate it is. My friends, I appreciate those who passed, those who won the cup now. At the same time, I appreciate those who allowed them to win also. Let us make the life a game. Let's make our education also a wonderful game where we should be able to play the rules of the game properly and prove ourselves what we are. Mangala Shasanams to all the students who played, and also Mangala Shasanams to all the colleges who came forward in participating in the games, and also Mangala Shasanams to Pallavi's team headed by Sriman Komarai Garu in hosting the entire event for this volleyball game. We know how Komaraya Garu is committed. He not only just growing the education area, but also now he entered the political field representing the educating field, the education. That is very interesting. Rather than becoming a normal MLA or an MP, he represented the teaching mechanism so that he can add value to that. Because if the teacher is good, I think he can add any number of feathers to the picture. If the teacher is great, he can show so many beauties in the sculpture he makes. And if the teacher is good, he can paint a very, very colorful and attractive painting on the board. Teacher is the key. If the teacher is properly fed with what is required, and we can get the good result. And we can prove ourselves. So Sriman Komaraya Garu chose to be the representative of all the teachers. And thus he became the MLC. And we felt so happy when he stood for that. And of course, he proved himself. And I'm sure that he improves the standards of the teachers so far as their status is concerned, and also improves the stamina is concerned. And God blessed him with a wonderful chance, and he got a wonderful team also around him who are supporting his ideology always. And I'm very happy that you, the students, are really blessed to be under that umbrella to prove yourself. And now it is for you. How better you prove yourselves. Once again, we offer our Mangala Sasanams and blessings to all those students who made this competition a really enjoyable and lively. Mangala Sasanams once again to you all. And whenever you have time, come visit the Equality Project. Because now you played for equality. And you come there and enjoy the warmth of the grace of the Statue of Equality. And I'm sure that the JYC, which is a team formed here in your college, will pave the way for rest of the students to understand the equality value and follow it. Offering Mangala Sasanams once again to all of you, and Jai Sriman Narayana.